What's up guys, Mr. Dan here. Little mini haul video. Got two things in the mail from eBay. I was actually going to do a Hamilton Books, but I decided to cut back with the holidays coming up. But then I started to explore some different titles, and I found out that one of these was on eBay, and then the second one, and I just had to get it, both of them. So we'll do the Hamilton Books later in a couple months. And I have some other films here which kind of go along with these. I've already taken them out and taken the plastic off, and I've discovered something very strange about both of them, especially the one. Let's get into it. Okay, first, I did not know, I've never seen this compilation before, okay? And I was looking on Hamilton Books for some more Hammer horror. Some of you know that I've already made some videos about these. I think I broke this one up into two parts, or maybe this one up into two parts and this one up into one part. I kind of reviewed all of these. These are both good compilations, and they're both now. I'm pretty sure on Hamilton Books, if you're interested, they're cheaper now. They're very cheap. I mean, really cheap. Cheaper now than when I got them. But anyway, I'd never seen this one before. An 8-film collection. Pretty good selection. Let's take a look at them. We've got Brides of Dracula. Now, the Dracula series I have not seen. I've only seen the first one. And they never have the first one in one of these compilations. So I'm going to have to get that. As well as the first Frankenstein movie. Definitely those are worth getting, like a standalone DVD. Then they have The Curse of the Werewolf. There you go. Oliver Reed. This is an Oliver Reed heavy collection. Actually, this thing is heavy. Then you got Phantom of the Opera. Okay, hold that thought. Okay, Paranoiac. Now, Paranoiac with Oliver Reed. That's one of those mini Sorry. That's one of those mini Hitchcock films, black and white, that I discussed last time. Maniac, The Snorkel. Okay. Typically, they don't have a supernatural element. More of like mystery suspense type films that are in black and white and were made to keep the Hammer success train rolling, but you know, they were trying to save some money on expensive sets. I don't remember loving that one as much as some of the other ones, but I haven't seen it in a while. The Kiss of the Vampire. I've never seen this. Not to be confused with the Nicolas Cage one, which is at the Dollar Tree, and I keep picking it up and putting it down. Maybe I should just grab it. But this is the original one. This is a vampire film with a non-Dracula vampire, and we've got Count Ravna, and then we have Professor, who's that? Professor Zimmer instead of Van Helsing. So it's just a different vampire story. I've never seen it, don't know anything about it. Then we have Nightmare, which I remember vaguely. I'm not sure if that qualifies as a mini Hitchcock or not. I don't remember if that's in black and white. I didn't think I saw it, and then I read the description. I was like, oh yeah, I saw that, but I don't remember it that much at all. Let me see. Hold on. Don't know. As far as black and white goes. Hour and 23 minutes. Then we have, I'll just continue right in here. We have Night Creatures. I love this one. This is a fun one. Patrick Allen and his deep voice, and Peter Cushing. This story has been told in a few different adaptations before, including a Disney one called The Scarecrows of Romney Marsh, I believe. And prior to this, it was known as, there was an older film called Dr. Sin. I think it's S-Y-N. Anyway, this is great. This is like a pirate-themed mystery, and it's fun. It also stars Yvonne Romaine, who is, Hammer knew how to find some beautiful women. I'm telling you that much right now. And she is something else in that. And she's also in, I think she's in, boy, this is hard to read. I've got new glasses coming, by the way. But yeah, she's in this one too. There's a different Yvonne in this one. Yvonne Monlaur. I don't know much about her. But Yvonne Romaine was something else to look at, I'm telling you. And she's pretty good in the movie. And Oliver Reed is in this too. Okay. The Evil of Frankenstein. Okay, I'm not sure which number that is. It's not the first one. It's not the second one. After that, I lose track as far as numerically. Okay, this is the one with the hypnotist named Zoltan. Kind of don't remember. I'm going to take this out. So we'll take a look at that in a minute. But so we have 4 discs, 2 on each. So that's good. Not too much. And, you know, some of these are only an hour and 23 minutes or hour and 25 minutes. So not too much on each single disc. Now, let's take a look at this insanity here. Let's look at the back. This really threw me. Now, keep in mind, this was distributed through Universal. Hammer and Universal did reach an agreement in order to license the Frankenstein monster image. They did not allow the typical Universal Boris Karloff type of image to be used at first, but later they tweaked the agreement, and in one of the sequels, he does look a little bit more like Boris Karloff. You know, like, I probably like this one right here, you know, with the flat head, but the original one with Christopher Lee did not look like much different makeup job, but I suppose they had a hand in distributing Hammer. So take a look at this. No, this. The Phantom of the Opera poster. I don't know if you can see that. This says Claude Rains. This is the wrong one. That's the Universal one. Oh my goodness. So lo and behold. Oh yeah, in here. Oh, here, yeah. There's a bigger picture. But this is the description of the Hammer one. Directed by Terence Fisher, starring Herbert Lom. Big fan of Herbert Lom. He's a cool guy. Yep, it's the right one. It's the Hammer film inside. So that's strange. That's a weird mistake right there. But there you go. There's some of the original posters. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 3 Oliver Reed, and 2 starring Peter Cushing, I believe, and 2 starring Yvonne Romaine. Okay, so there's that. I'm excited to have that. Put that aside. That goes nicely with both of these, and there's no overlap on any of these, so I've got a pretty decent collection of Hammer films. Like I said, I have to get some of the standalone classic ones now. Next, what we got here? Boom, had to get this. This was inexpensive on eBay. Kolchak, The Night Stalker, the series. This is the series, so hopefully Basic Autumn Ween Queen you're watching. She does have a video where she talks about this. Basic Autumn Ween Queen channel, guys. Check it out. She does have a video where she reviews the series. She talks. I have only seen, I'm going to say about a third of these. I believe there's 20. So what do we got here? 5 discs, so I like that they're kind of spread out. 16, 20. Yeah, I believe there's 20. 20 episodes. I'm going to guess I've seen about 5 of them, so I'm in for a treat. You know, this series, and this completes my Kolchak collection, okay? I do have both The Night Stalker and The Night Strangler TV films with the great Darren McGavin. So I'm excited for this. We've got guest stars like Scatman Crothers, Antonio Fargas, Dick Van Patten, Sharon Farrell, Jamie Farr, Larry Linville. It's kind of weird they put those two right next to each other. Jim Back. There's the motorcycle one that Dr. Gangrene did for his Wheels of Death series just this last October. I haven't seen that one. Chopper, a headless motorcyclist. Co-written by Robert Zemeckis. That's going to be fun as hell. Yeah, overall, you know, this they had some issues in the production of this. There were some disagreements amongst some of the creators, and apparently it got pretty heated at times. But hey, and you know what? I don't know. They might not be as good as the films, but I'm looking forward to it. The ones I've seen so far have been pretty good. So there you go, guys. What do you guys think? Are you a fan of this Kolchak series? Which ones of these have you seen? Oh yeah. What did I want to point out? Join the hunt in the dark alleys and creepy hidden layers of... What is that? Is that supposed to be Chicago? I don't think this is set in Chicago. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure it's set in the same place because the cast is pretty much... He works for a newspaper. Yeah, that was a weird spelling mistake. The other mistake is just mind-boggling to me that can slip through. Anyway, there you go, guys. Which ones of these have you seen? And there you go. Have a good one, and I'll catch you next time. Later.